What's going on, people? This is Speederman here once again with another film review, and this time I'm talking about a thriller called Broken from 2016. And wow, I didn't know what I was into when I saw this film. I am seriously not kidding you guys. So first of all, this movie stars one of the girls that was in Martyrs, and I was really pleasantly surprised because I never thought I'd see her in another film. And this film was just added to my movie app, I think just yesterday, and I looked it up. I didn't really do a lot of research on the film, what it was about or anything, but I knew that she was in the film, so I immediately watched the film. Was a primary reason for watching this film. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, and I saw that it was a thriller. It takes place in England. And okay, let's talk about the story. So the story is her character, her name is Evie, the character that she plays, and she's living in England. She moves to England and she has to take care of this paralyzed ex rock star named John. And she also lives in the same place where the guy that she takes care of lives. So they live in the same place, and she has to do everything for him. He can't wipe himself, he can't shower himself. This guy is like paralyzed, and he gets really depressed. And he just, like any person in that situation would be. So yeah, and she kind of has like these, she has this troubled past, but I don't want to say what it is because I feel like it would be a major spoiler. But it is revealed later on in the film what her troubled past is, and it keeps coming up, and you kind of know that there's something off about her character, but we don't quite know what it is. And it's very, oh my god, like this film reminds me a lot of Martyrs, more so towards the end. The end had a very Martyrs feel to it and look. And if you see the film, you'll know what I'm talking about. But this film really does a good job of of having these characters display their emotions, and very good acting. It gets very dark, and I don't know. I thought this was an original story, the way it was all set out. Very good effects, very good acting, very good cinematography. You have dark humor in here, of course, British humor. This is a British movie, and one thing that I was really surprised is that how Evie, the girl who plays Evie, the girl that I'm talking about from Martyrs, she actually learned pretty good English for this film. Of course, it's kind of like a broken English, but it's still pretty cool, that she's speaking English in this film, because I think she's like half French, half Moroccan. So, it's not like her first language. She's French. So I was really surprised, and I thought it was kind of cool how she, we heard her talking in English in this film. This might be the first film she talks in English. I don't know. But yeah, man, she carries the film. Like the film pretty much, revolves around her and this guy named John. And we have like these scenes where these two characters, they relate to what each other's going through, and I thought that was one of my favorite scenes. And yeah, man, of course, she looks older now, from when we last saw her in Martyrs, but she's still hot, she's still freaking smoking hot, babe. And she's a good actress, and I think she's very underrated. She should be in more films of this caliber. She should be doing more films. Very underrated. But yeah, man, I thought this film was very, very visceral too. That's the word I'm looking for, visceral. And it makes you think, like if you're ever like depressed, or if you're ever like in a dark place, if you watch this film, you will relate to it. Like, it's a very dark thriller, man. But yeah, so at the end of the day, do I recommend this film? Yes, especially if you're a Martyrs fan. If you're a Martyrs fan and you like the character that she played in that film, or you just love Martyrs in general, I highly recommend you guys check out Broken. I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10. I'm not just being biased here. I thought it was a good movie, not just with her in it. Everybody else did a good job, and yeah, man, it's very underrated film. It came out in 2016, but I just found out about it. But I think everyone, especially if you're a fan of thrillers, like if you're a fan of, I wouldn't say this is a horror movie. Well, yeah, it's a horror thriller, but it's more of a thriller film. And yeah, if you're a fan of just good films in general, I highly recommend you guys check this film out. If I ever find it on Blu-ray and DVD, I'm not gonna think twice. I'm gonna get it. Definitely one for the books. It belongs in anyone's collection. Yeah. So that's what I thought about Broken. If you guys want to help me out, like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. And yeah, I will see you guys next time on the next film review, alright? Peace.